What's up, everybody? Broken Back Gamer here. I just got my HTC Vive, and oh my god. I'd like to thank my mother, my father. Thank you for everybody who believed in me. No, but I just got my HTC Vive. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a unboxing, and then I'm gonna do a real world setup. So you guys know exactly what you're gonna run into, what you might run into, and the time it takes to totally set everything up. So let's get started. Alright everybody, I'm going to go ahead and do the unboxing now. Make this official. Got your warranty paper here. Oh boy. All nicely wrapped up. Okay. Here we go. So you got your get started paperwork here. Don't know that I need this too much. I like to just dive in. Here we got your lighthouses, your controllers, and the headset right here. Here's one of your lighthouses. Not very heavy at all. They're pretty light. It's got your mounting bracket on the back and on the bottom here. Got your little spot for the power adapter, your sync cable, and it looks like a little micro USB slot for the power. It also has a little protective cover on it you want to peel off. One of your controllers, very light, cool little touchpad. Got your little charging port on the bottom there, micro USB. Here we got your cables. I want to go ahead and show you each individual cable because I'm very detailed. I like to know, and I'm sure you guys do too. And if you don't, you can always fast forward. So this is a micro USB cable. This is one of the chargers for your controller. The output on this is 5 volts and 1 amps. So if you have another charger that has those specifications, you can use those instead of this, just in case something breaks. It's another micro USB charging cable. And here's another wall wart for the other controller. more in there. Here you got your little booklet, which we don't care about. These are your mounting brackets. Two mounting brackets. Now the mounting brackets, they're not made of steel, so you can't use magnets with them, which I was hoping to do, but this here feels like your sync cable. It's huge. Look at that. It's probably like 100 feet. Hopefully you won't need this. Here is your power box, probably for the hub. The voltage on this is 12 volts, 2.5 amps. Here's another wall wart. I made a mistake. These are probably for the lighthouses. And here is the headset. Oh boy. Look at that. Beautiful. Alright. Go put that aside. And then here we have your little hub. It's got the HDMI, USB, and the power input there. On the opposite side, you have your power input, USB. This is a display port. The only thing is, it does not come with the DisplayPort cable, so you'll need to buy either an HDMI to DisplayPort adapter or a DisplayPort cable. And then you got your HDMI on the other side there. Here's another power adapter. This one looks like it's for the hub. This has got a shorter cable, and it came with the hub. And you also have your separate foam piece there for your face. It's an HDMI cable. Little microfiber cloth. Your HTC earbuds. And one last thing. A USB to USB cable. So that's it for the unboxing. I'm going to go ahead and start our setup now. Okay, so first what I'm going to do, before we get everything set up, I'm going to go ahead and plug the remote controls into the wall so they can be charging while you're doing this. Okay, all set. So once you plug them in, the little light turns orange and it makes a little ding. So next, let's go ahead and get the lighthouses set up. Go ahead and peel off that plastic. Now for this, I had a little selfie stick here, and all I did was I bought a couple adapters that fit on the end of the selfie stick so I can plug it directly into the lighthouse, so I don't have to drill any holes in my wall. Okay, so there was quite some adjusting on that one, but what are you going to do? So now this other one should be a lot easier because I bought a little tripod for it, so all I need to do is put it on. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and plug in the hub for the headset. It says you only need a 2.0, but I'm going to go ahead and plug it into my 3. Now I have here, this is the display port to HDMI adapter because I have a MSI GeForce 9700 and it only has one HDMI out, which I'm currently using, so I have the display adapter. I want to go ahead and straighten all the cable out. So I can hear some of you guys wondering, what kind of computer am I using? Well, for this initial setup, I'm using a much older PC. It's got a Core i7-920 in it that I got back in 2009. So for those of you who are wondering, can you use older hardware with the system with just replacing your video card to something new and up in the RAM to see if it'll work? So as I said, I have a Core i7 920. It's a quad core. I've overclocked it up to 3.5 gigahertz. I have 16 gigs of G.Skill Ripjaw RAM. I do have an SSD. It's a Samsung 940 Evo, or sorry, 840 Evo. And I have my MSI 970 for my graphics card. So let's see how this works. Just so you guys can see that I'm telling the truth. Here's all the information. Windows 8.1, Intel Core i7, 920, overclocked to 3.5, 16 gigs of RAM. There you go. Still installing. Still installing. See, this is why I wanted to make this video, because they make it seem like it's real easy to set up, and it doesn't take that long. It really doesn't take that long, but we haven't run into too many problems. So far, so good. Lighthouses are green. Just waiting for the setup here. So when you get the Vive, there's adjustments you could make. If you have glasses, you could either make this come out further so you can fit your glasses, or push it all the way in. Well, when it comes to you, it's already pushed all the way in, so it should be good if you don't wear glasses already. Still install. Oh, wait. Alright, it's installed. So let's try to reboot headset. Rebooting. Done. Connecting to Vive. Connected. Restarting Steam VR. Headset not connected properly. The headset display was, please make sure HDMI cables are securely connected, then reboot. Okay, so we're running into some problems here. Let's see if we can fix them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect the Vive to my HDMI output, which I currently have connected to my TV. And I'm going to replace the TV with the display port and see if that changes anything. Coming up on 40 minutes, still not done. Let's try USB 2.0. This 3.0 might not be working. Headset not detected. Okay. Power cycle of the link box. Quit Steam VR. Unplug the power and USB cords from the PC. Not the wrong side. Wait a few seconds. Plug the power and USB cords back in. Okay. Quit Steam VR. Pretty sure it's quitted. Nope. Quit. Okay. Unplug USB. Unplug power. Wait a few minutes. Alright. Plug the power back in. Plug the USB back in. Reinstalling drivers. Why can't it just work? I love how it says it's connected and then you get an error. Oh, it's not connected properly. Piece of shit. Still installing. Oh, score! An hour later. All right. So. Oh. room scale. Let's go ahead and get my controllers. Why does that one have... Oops. Firmware out of date. Okay, so one of the controllers needs to have a firmware update. So now I have to hook it up to the USB and plug it into my computer. Alright, USB plugged in. We'll retry. Installing firmware. Or not firmware, but the drivers for the controller. It's weird that only one controller had a problem. So now we gotta wait for this. Thank God. Finally updated. Really? Yes, there's another dog outside. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, it's okay. Yeah. She gets very angry. Okay, so updated the firmware of one controller. Now it's telling me I need to do the other controller, so it's installing the drivers for that controller now. When that's done, update firmware, and then hopefully that's it, because it's showing everything's working, so we'll see. How long has this been? An hour and 16 minutes. Come on, buddy. Connected. Come on, baby. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Yes. Okay. Let's get this room set up. Yep, already made some space. Yeah, alright. Turn on the controllers. Stand in the middle of your cleared space. Point your controller at the monitor and pull the trigger with your index finger. This information will be used to orient the overhead view in a later step. Okay, next. Locate the floor. Place both controllers on the floor and visible to the base stations, then click Calibrate Floor button and wait while the calibration completes. I went ahead and placed them upside down flat on the floor just so the calibration can kind of get a better idea. You don't have to do this. Measure your space. Next, we'll measure your available space. Okay, next. Trace your space. Hold the trigger as you trace the outer perimeter of your available space. Makes like a little vibrating as you're doing this. Okay. Next. Setup complete. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh man. So you can see the controllers inside here. I can't see my headset. No. There it is. You can just see a little bit of room through your nose here. Whoa. This is so cool. The awe. Wow. This is freaking amazing. All right. So, yeah, so you know that your older hardware can work on this. You just need to update that video card. So it was working pretty cool so far. I'm gonna go ahead and put up some more videos. This was just the unboxing and setup. So if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Sorry, can't please everybody. But hope you enjoyed the video, and there'll be more to come. Talk to you guys later.